banger today. Bitcoin is pumping, going crazy. Look at that chart, man. Up 2.9% on the day. Crypto looking good. We have about 12 to 15 days a year when you have some massive pumps like this. Well, maybe even bigger than this. These you probably have more, but it feels good, man. It feels good, all things considered. Let's see if, okay, make sure people can hear me over here on X as we get this party started. Market's just up. It feels good, all things. Yep, looks like people can hear me there. Let me drop a quick GM. Good morning in the chat. Wow. Yeah, well, we'll give a minute for people to join here, but looking like a good day. Looking like it's going to be a good day today. Futures up. Mr. Heine, founder of Heine Coin. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Taco Tuesday to you too, man. I got to decide. I've got the barbecue place by me has a great taco. 3 taco. I don't know. One of them's brisket. One of them's probably chicken. One of them's probably pork. Really good. Really good. And it's not like, it's like $10, right? For that and a drink. My wife and I went and had an ice cream cone last night. $20. Like $24 by the time I left the tip. Crazy freaking the price of stuff these days. But anyway, it's cheap. But there's also this, the supermarket started, they must have a smoker out back. They've been smoking these, baby back ribs. I've been buying a half a rack and doing that a couple times a week too. So I'll probably do the ribs today. I don't know. Went with a buddy yesterday. He dropped a new truck off to get some stuff fixed at the dealer. We went and got a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. It's good. It's got a contract to build 3 $35 million houses. Just got done with one of them in this big resort. When he built the resort, I went and helped him. This crazy resort. It's like $6,000 a night for billionaires down in southern Utah. No one's even heard of it, but Kardashians go there and everybody. But anyway, they're building houses now. They're $35 million. So he wants me to go down. But like I said, I didn't go down when he built the last house. So obviously, I'm too busy here. But when he built the resort, I went down with him and helped him out. Fun stuff, man. But anyway, trying to talk me into going down and helping him out when he does that. I probably won't, but I'll probably go hang out with him. Now that we have Starlink, it doesn't matter. Artie, GM, how you doing, brother? Yeah, good day today. Holy crap. Look at this Bitcoin chart. 66,463, 2.8%. It actually topped out a few minutes ago at 66,590. Market just opened. Yeah, can you believe that? $20 freaking dollars. And it was it wasn't a waffle cone. I'll give him that, but that just seems... Look, I'm not even that price sensitive. I don't have kids. Freaking my house pretty much paid off. My wife's house, I'd say, pretty much paid off. Like, I don't have a lot of bills. I don't have any like bills. Like, I don't have anything on credit. All cars paid off and stuff. I just don't, it's like I don't need much to live on. So I don't feel like I'm very price sensitive, but I see these crazy prices out there and it's like, holy crap. Man, anyway, and what a bad thing for you anyway, but okay, man. So yeah, I'm just like I'm stoked at how good we're doing. Let's go over to and first off, I'll say it's probably for 2 reasons. There's been some progress on the Clarity Act. Trump has conceded to put some verbiage in there for the ethics, which is what the Democrats as he calls them, have been coming at him after. So there's more hope. Polymarket odds going up a little. There's a meeting today. And we've had 5 days of inflows in the ETFs. Longest streak in 3 months. So yeah, I'm going to lose this little picture till I get some better lighting down here. Better camera. I've got my camera and everything all ready to order. I just haven't been too busy, man. Talking Bitcoin Bull and some of these other projects out here. Got so many good projects we're working with. Heine Coin. Look, in the morning, I go to the Heine Coin. Then I go to the Trash Cat community. They've got a coin. I go to Digi. I'm like I got to be a 2 or 3% holder in Digi by now. He got his account back, by the way. I just had a feeling he was going to. This is what I thought. I thought it was his, hey, we're all about following and working together. And that's exactly what it was. Like, oh, yeah, you're going out there asking people to follow you. Anyway, I figured it was that and not anything else. And they're just trying to warn him, and he was able to get his account back. That's huge. Guy's been doing spaces 1,400 in a row, over 1,400, like 1,407. So, but that sucks, man. You put that much work into thousands of hours, years and years, and you get your account taken down. I just had a feeling it was going to come back. So glad he did. That's good. But the coins, KOINZ is great. We've got the number one protocol. We just got a few good ones. And of course, TBB, the earning bull, and I'll cover a couple of those in a minute. But let's look at here. Let me refresh this. Futures opening up, looking huge, and I'm sure they opened up well. Haven't even checked yet. 8 minutes into the market, but yeah, it's a good day. That's all. I mean, we can look at the particulars. We just know it's a good day. Let this stupid slow website pop up here, but okay, NASDAQ opened up 0.89. It was looking to open up like 1.25. The Dow's up 0.38, S&P 0.52. Now oil 84.55. It's up 2.5%. So things aren't looking so great over there. But here's what's interesting. It seems like it's not as political. It's not there's less news, and it's not blow for blow affecting us. They're doing their thing, working it out, you know. Probably like massive escalation on the military side, but it's not affecting the markets as much, which is interesting. That's interesting to me. But we didn't believe all the bullshit we were getting fed anyway, so we're looking at crude oil anyway, 84.57. Remember, we're down to 68.69. And honestly, when I heard about the escalation, I almost went over to BitUnex. BitUnex is my favorite perps exchange here. It's where I do all my grid bots. I even do a lot of spot stuff over there. It's a non-KYC exchange. I think I've got, if you're listening to me on X, it's actually the first affiliate link I put on. It's pretty good. I don't use leverage there, but now and again I will, like I did with when Elon's coin came out, SpaceX. I did it. I've done it with oil a couple of times. I wanted to throw a 10x on oil. But then again, the problem is one tweet the other way and you lose. But anyway, I didn't do it. But I do buy some oil over there, gold, silver, all that. That's over here on BitUnex. And of course, I do my grid bots, which are now starting to come back, which I've been saying for like a year. I'm going to show you guys how to do them, which I really want to. They're really easy. Come down here. And anyway, I don't want to get off sidetracked on that. But anyway, BitUnex is my favorite exchange now. Like I say, you can get on here and you can trade oil, gold, silver. So it's just easy for me to do. Since I don't have any U.S. brokerage accounts, I keep it all over here. You can short stuff. You can long stuff. No KYC. Pretty well backed. Highly rated. They trade billions and billions. Anyway, let's get over and let's look back at crypto here. A little bit of a dip here, it looks like, on the opening. 11 minutes into the trading day so far. Not too bad though. 66,393, 2.7. You can see all the bubbles here. Ondo up 15%, VVV 12.5, Tau 2.6, Render 3.9, Aave 4, Virtual 4.7. What's Pepe doing down here, man? Come on, Pepe. Pepe is up 0.3. Not doing much, but that's okay. Everything else is looking pretty good. Very few even in the red. So coming down here to hey Scott, great show today. That was a good show. Had some real good guests on there today. They do that show every morning at 8:30 Eastern time. Heinekin Scott, HINEKINSCOTT. Scott also helps, kind enough to help me co-host the Bitcoin opening. This is opening bell crypto GM Bitcoin morning show. And yeah, our two main co-hosts both are working. One's working on a movie, and one is just minding some more fiat, working for the government. But they have him working overtime. Yes, you're asking me, was Jason investor in Liquid Death Water? Yeah, and I think he was a pretty large, pretty early investor. My favorite product. I drink it almost every day. Well, I'm drinking Diet Dr. Pepper today, but I should. My wife would be a lot happier. I love that. I love the orange. You have regular water, sparkling water, and then the flavored sparkling water. They just came out with energy drinks, which I haven't tried. Yeah, Jason was telling me that the other day a couple times. I'd like to delve more into that, but it sounds like he was a very early investor and a pretty major pusher of it. But I love when someone breaks in with such a cool concept. Basically, just healthier. I don't think they have any dyes. I don't think their red drinks are red and their orange drinks. You get those. You don't have the dyes in there, red 40 and stuff like that, and better, not much flavoring. They're just a healthier drink, but they look like a beer or an energy drink. So, hell of a concept, and they're everywhere, and I love them. By far, my drink of choice. But yeah, he was highly involved in there, I believe. 1928 got as high as 1947 on XRP, up 2.7%. Like I say, if you're just joining me, two things I think of making this happen. We've had a 5-day streak of inflows. I've got the article I'll show you on ETFs, the largest in 3 months, and a concession on the ethics clause on the Clarity Act, which is what the Democrats, as Trump calls them, were looking for. XRP, $1.14, up a whopping 4%. Shout out to the XRP army. Little way off the 10,000 they're telling me on TikTok it's going to, but still looking good. Solana, 78.27. It is up 2%. So XRP's the leading the charge. We'll keep it a Bitcoin. We'll come check back. But let's look at our I've been looking at Ansem and Cash Cat to kind of, there's a kind of see how much attention's being taken by the new Robinhood chain. Okay, Cash Cat's their big meme coin over there. Now keep in mind, and Jason's talked a lot about this, when you're dealing with ERC20 EVM compatible, EVM stands for Ethereum Virtual Machine, and that means it's compatible. There's all kinds of tricks you can put in those contracts. Honeypots, backdoors, taxes. So be careful over there, man. There's already all kinds of stuff, but their big one is the Cash Cat, which looks like just a rehashed crying cat to me, but it's a 72 million. It got all the way down to, I think, 150. So no, people didn't even know if it was going to come back, right? It's a new chain. Meanwhile, Ansem over here, 227, up 6%. It got all the way down to like 160, 170. I played a couple of ups and downs on Ansem. Now I want Ansem to do good. If it goes to $500 million, that would be great. Of course, what we're bullish on is the Bitcoin bull here. Our guy Jason Williams, 13.4, up 17%. I think it got to like 14. I don't know why the chart does not work here, but important thing is when you look at holders, you see Jason's dev wallet, which he's committed to the community. He's only given away 1.15%. He's airdropped it. I got some myself. Scott, you got some, I know. Artie, I believe you might have got some. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm up 15x, and so Scott on our the first airdrop was at $1 million market cap. We started talking about it at 150. Okay, should have bought, could have, should have, would have, should have bought more. Should have bought more. Scott and I would be yacht shopping right now. But anyway, he's got $9.2 million. Jason Williams at Going Parabolic. By the way, he's going to be on Gemini Exchange. I think a show today. I don't know if it's a podcast or if it's a space, but at Gemini, of course, the exchange. So maybe he'll talk him into listing the exchange, listing on there. So, but anyway, Yeah, 13.3. I think this is going higher. I'll be honest with you. Jason came out yesterday and said, hey, I'm looking for people to buy first off, he said, I'm looking for some 1% holders. We're like, dude, that's $135,000. Okay, I'll fix that. I want $5,000 to $10,000 holders that are willing to diamond hand hold this thing. I know Scott and I bought another 3,000 yesterday. I bought it on the dip at 12.2, 12.4 yesterday. I've been buying. I actually came in, we're almost 100x on our initial investment, but I bought some at 7.2 last time, and I think like 10.8, but this was a little larger at 3,000. I'll probably keep buying. Going to talk to my business partners about it as well. See if we want to ape it a little more, but I think it could go to 100,000, 100 million, maybe a billion. Who knows? I mean, this money just grows. He's got more money to play with, more money to incentivize. He's rallying the troops. He's uniting the tribes. Example of that, our guy Alk at Evil 8. By the way, man, I'm going to repost it today. Great inspirational Alk today. You never know what Alk you can get. Crazy Alk, emotional Alk, or whatever. He's always entertaining, funny as hell. Been doing spaces for like 4 or 5 years. I've known Alk for like 7 years out here. But he can crash out sometime. Crash out Alk or cool, calm, collected Alk. But man, Jason jumped in, and the TBB Army, his Evil Ape coin, which is a creator token. He free mint, he doesn't own any of the token. He's just living on creator fees, but he's here every day doing his shows and whatever. Love him or hate him, he's consistent as hell and entertaining too when he's not crashing out. But anyway, Jason and we kind of started supporting him, and it went all the way up to 500,000, sitting at a solid 311,000. But he had a really inspirational speech. I'm going to repost his space. I was only listening to it in one ear because I was on DigiSpace today and getting ready for this show. But anyway, pretty good. Also, Michael, our guy who's been helping out a lot with the always on the Bitcoin Morning Show, he's got his Earn Bull. He's a master of liquidity, right? He's got the Earn Bull, and it's looking good, man. It's up 77% today. Got up to like 600,000, a little bit of FUD, a little bit of this. These things don't go straight up, but looking solid today. So shout out to the Earn Bull. So yeah, I mean, we're kind of working together, kind of like we do at the morning shows. Like I say, the Heine community, Trash Cat, Digi, all these shows that we kind of help each other out, support each other. We, as you see right now, support each other's spaces, retweet each other's content. And we've had some freaking winners. We've had some winners. A lot of them are slow cooks, right? A lot of them are slow cooks, but we've had some freaking big winners. Well, let's jump into the news. We know it's a glorious day. Fear and greed at 20. I'm shocked it's not higher. I assume it will be. Takes sometimes a day or two. It's been right at 20 for 2 weeks now. ADP employment, which is kind of a little snapshot into what the government jobs claims to look. Employment rose or new hires at 16,500, previous 19.8. So not really. Oh yeah, Pisson. There we go. Yeah, Pisson's one of those too. Yeah, I can't remember all of them, and I don't own all. I mean, I own all of these and support them. Toes. There's a lot that work together. Some of them are smaller but those are the main ones. And we're just all these communities kind of working, moving a little bit together, helping each other out, supporting each other, even if it's just buying $20 on the chart, jumping in a space. We move together. And now the TBB community, which is we're all included in that, is a behemoth, right? And now it's moving to unite everybody. And even those people now come in, find out about the Heine community, and Jason's been, he goes on he goes on. I saw him retweeting the Heine show. I've also, because I obviously know Scott, who's one of the, we're the first people who started really pushing the Bitcoin bull. And then also he's been on Digi's show a few times. So he's starting to know us too. So all of this working together, stronger together kind of mentality is working out for everybody. But anyway, this is a situation where bad news could become good news. This gives the Fed ammo not to raise or maybe even to cut rates. So, yeah, Russia passed their crypto bill, recognizing it as a valid investment and allowing cross border. This is directly trying to beat us to the punch on the Clarity Act. So make no mistake about it. Not a ton of news today, even though who cares? We don't need a bunch of news when things are rocking. Spot, but here it is. Spot Bitcoin ETFs extended their inflow streak to 5 straight days. So we had 226.9 on Monday, 727.3 million over 5 days. Longest streak in 3 months. The momentum, there's a momentum shift, right? And Steph, our TA guy for both the Heine community and the GM Bitcoin show, although he has taken on a gig helping a friend run his hotel for the summer, earning a little mining fiat, we call it, so you can buy more crypto. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just buying Bitcoin Bull and holding it. I'm not doing anything else. Yemen Houthis warning all ships. Now, I think the problem with the Yemen Houthis, I think they have this Bab al-Mandeb strip here, right? I think they threaten both. I don't know how hard it could be to take out the Houthis, but I know that Saudi Arabia, and once again, we know this stuff, but see, a lot of the oil's now going out of the other side of Saudi Arabia, and these Houthis in Yemen are trying to mess that up. But I imagine, I don't know how hard, I don't think the U.S. has targeted them that hard yet, but Saudi Arabia is actively controlling these guys, but just trying to be terrorists and mess stuff up. So far, oil at 84, not good, but not 120 either. So it seems like they're doing a good job of managing the news and whatnot. Ethereum staking 33.9%, highest ever. Keep that in mind. That's stuff that's not trading. Just like with the Bitcoin Bull, you see if you look at my some of my stuff, we've got the 3 apples, right? Because Jason's saying there was some FUD early on about price control versus supply control. He's like, look, I got 7 apples I'm not selling. 3 apples are trading. So that's why the 3 apple and even the bad apple I've been making. Guy made, I don't know if it was Jason, someone made this bad apple picture, and then I've been animating it, having some fun with that. He's talking FUD and talk shit and been getting it anyway. I've been having some fun with AI and Grok. Okay, so China, U.S. are locking in a September trade or talk on AI. Scott Bessent, Treasury Secretary, will be leading it from our side. There's already a global arms race going on with AI, and I think that'll happen with Bitcoin as well, especially if we ever start the strategic reserve. Samsung launches a robotics division. That's interesting for humanoid robotics. Artie, I didn't see your DM. I did not see your DM. I'm gonna DM you hit me with the DM. I'll DM you my cell phone so you can hit me on my cell phone, man. I post so much stuff. I'm in so many groups. I don't see my DMs. I had to do the same thing with Jason yesterday. He didn't see an important DM. Had DM again, but no, I didn't see it. So yeah, DM me and I'll try and remember as soon as we get done here. I'll DM you over my cell phone so you can just hit me on my cell phone. That might be a little easier. Yeah, I didn't. I get hundreds a day. So if I don't see it, it may get lost into oblivion. So thanks for the heads up. Taiwan Semiconductor plans to raise their chip prices by 10% 2027. That'll make NVIDIA and Apple products more expensive. So that's interesting. Inflation. Or maybe they just raising their price because they can. Yeah, this is interesting. Check this out. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Wall Street's going to launch ETFs that are like mirror the NASDAQ 100 and the S&P, but don't include Tesla and SpaceX. To me, that's dumber than shit. How about we just buy Tesla and SpaceX and don't buy anything else? That's crazy. Right? I don't know if this is because people hate Elon or polarizing or what. That seems weird to me. I get it with all the political stuff. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're like, I don't want anything with maybe they're getting some pushback from some people who don't like him because of what he's doing with Trump politics or something. I don't know. Stupid financially, in my opinion, but thought that was interesting. Yeah, so the Republicans and Democrats meeting today to finalize detail. The big thing is, though, the White House agreed to that a clause on ethics and stuff. You know, they want to get at Trump for his crypto stuff. But let's look back, see how the markets are looking. Feel free to join me over on the GM show. We've been talking a lot of Bitcoin bull lately. Yesterday, Jason was on there. When he comes on, we tend to talk more about that. We'll be covering this same news, but may have some other stuff and some updated stuff as well. Let's just see how we're looking. Looks like we're down a little bit. Well, let's see. Let it refresh, and I'll tell you for sure. Yep, 0.71, 0.34, 0.41. Crude oil, 84.77, up almost 3%. And of course, what we really care about, our Bitcoin. Appreciate everyone joining me, by the way, live. It's nice on a day like today to have a few people to celebrate. We're here every day, good days, bad days, whatever. This is a 10,000-mile death march. Oh, little spike. Look at that, man. Let's pull that into the 1 hour so we can appreciate it more. Look at that. Boom. Boom. 66, 769 on the daily chart. That's 3.8. Look at that little jump. So that's sometimes how the markets are, right? So yeah, the day's getting better. Today, if you have some wash your tacos down with tequila, at least it's in celebration, raising your glass and having fun, not drinking it out of desperation so you don't have to check the markets. But anyway, yeah, great day. Appreciate all you guys. Appreciate this ongoing support. A lot of my ex-friends here over on YouTube because I don't have many followers. Listen, I'm just trying to expand. I do a little bit really so I can talk about projects I like. Of course, CoinZoom, you know, I'm a big investor, big proponent of that. Talk about the Bitcoin bull, talk about good quality stuff as well as kind of keep us all updated. But it's nice to have a little bit of a platform, you know, for, you know, to spread the word and push some of the stuff we like. Coachmaster says, I wash my tacos down mineral water. You know what I do? I do a lot of sparkling water now. Either Pellegrino, I buy Pellegrino at Costco, or because not all of it's good. Not all mineral water or sparkling water is good, believe it or not. But, you know, spending so much time traveling, especially in Europe, they're always like, you want sparkling or still water? I just finally started drinking it. Now I don't mind it. But also that's what the other stuff is too. Yeah, CoinZoom. Yeah, you know, CoinZoom now you can buy with your Apple Pay and Google Pay and credit cards again. And then I think they're going to make it directly. You can just buy the coins direct. You don't even have to like make a deposit and then buy it. So a lot of good stuff happening. Yeah, I was on a call with them yesterday. Well, I talk to them almost every day, but Mountain Valley. Yeah, I've had that as well. I've had a little Mountain Valley. That's popular these days. Well, anyway, look, it's time to jump over to the GM Bitcoin Morning Show. Thanks, everyone, for joining me for this little mini celebration. Hey, NFT Wick, GM, over there with a bunch of people on X. I appreciate you guys. And, yeah, join us if you can.